What's up YouTube and welcome to Twisted Fate Nami, or as I like to call it, the low-budget version of good old TF Fizz. The deck has a lot of similarities. It tries to get a lot of elusives on the board, a lot of small elusives and cheap elusives. It tries to cycle through the deck very quickly with pick a card rummage, stress testing and so on, and then overwhelm your opponent with massive elusive attacks. The difference is that this one is very centered around turbo leveling one of the two champions, or ideally both. What makes this deck really unique and worth playing is the interaction of Flash of Brilliance with Nami. It can help her level up super duper quickly and allow you to cast a bunch of spells for buffs the same turn. So on paper we could technically already level Nami on turn 3 if we bank spell mana on 1 and 2 and have double Flash of Brilliance, but realistically speaking we can reliably level her on turn 4 already while having another unit on her side to buff. So let me explain what such an opening could look like. We pass turn 1, pass turn 2, already have 3 mana banked. On turn 3 we play either a time trick or we remove one of our opponent's threats with Mystic Shot or Get Excited. The same turn we play Nami, the attune gives her the 4th point of level up progression, and then on turn 4 we could for example go for a Twisted Fate blue card, 5 out of 8. Full spell mana, by the way, Flash of Brilliance, and the cute thing about this interaction is it levels Nami first and then the Twisted Fate gets the +2/+1 buff and not the unleveled +1/+0. So as early as turn 4 we can have a leveled Nami on the board, Twisted Fate by her side, and we still have 3 spell mana to work with, right? We can further buff Twisted Fate and play something like Pick a Card, for example, to also work on turbo leveling Twisted Fate at the same time, having him leveled by turn 6 or so. Another fairly reliable good opening would be pass turn 1, pass turn 2. On turn 3, we want to play 1 or 2 Poros and we want to use 2 spell mana. So at the start of turn 4, Nami is gonna be at 4 or 5 ticks of level up progression. And on turn 4, we just play Nami, attune, and Flash of Brilliance the same turn. And we're in the same situation as with the TF opening. We have a leveled Nami, we have 1 or 2 units that can receive buffs, and we still have 3 or 4 mana to work with on the very same turn. Now, of course, these are the dream openings and we can somewhat consistently get those if we mulligan aggressively and with the help of something like Time Trick on turn 3, increasing our odds to have Nami and Flash of Brilliance in hand. But for all of those games where we don't have the dream opening, let's look at alternative win conditions. So first the units, we have Poro Cannons for some early pressure or defense against aggressive decks. Ballistic Bot just scales incredibly well. The Ignitions are consistent discard fodder or consistent spell fodder for Shelly as well as Nami, or can just be used for burn damage while also discounting Wiggly Burblefish. Speaking of, I already mentioned pretty much all the units in the deck already. Shelly is only a 2-off because she's a bit expensive and clunky for the deck, and we often don't want to double draw her. 1 Shelly is usually going to be enough. It's also very Nami-centric. Instead, we play 1 copy of Zap's Brayfin, wouldn't mind a second neither. And of course, the Burblefish army that a lot of us will probably still have nightmares from the TF Fizz days. So getting Burblefish to 0 cost is pretty easy with this deck. We can copy some more with iterative improvement. And what is lovely about this deck is that a lot of these cards are cheap, but they also generate other cards, so we're not that likely to run out of value. For example, the 1-cost spell off of Burblefish will be able to proc Shelly and Nami for buffs. Zap and TF can draw cards. Flash of Brilliance generates cards. Pick a card is card advantage, especially if you put it on something like Ignition of Ballistic Bot. Stress testing can easily be discarded, very flexible in this list as well. And that mostly makes for a very fun deck. So we have the burn win condition of Ignitions, Mystic Shot, Get Excited. We just have Elusive Swarm with the Poros and all of these elusives. And of course we have the buffs from Nami and Shelly, while also sometimes threatening the Twisted Fate level up in certain matchups. So it's a very interesting and fun deck to play. It's very strategic and requires a lot of inputs and actions, right? We have a lot of cheap cards and a lot of decisions to make every turn. And that makes it pretty challenging to play, but also very rewarding if you play it well and do think about your actions. I will say though, while I do feel like the core of the deck is pretty strong, has a lot of potential, the meta currently is not amazing for it. There's quite a lot of effective single target removal running around right now. Things like Single Combat, Darkness that has grown, Vengeances and some other stuff can be annoying, and those can take care of our Namis, Shellys and Twisted Fates. At the same time, quite a bit of AoE like Withering Wails, Ravine's Avalanches to deal off all the pesky Ahri Kennen decks, a bunch of pings and so on. Also some Hushes and Freezes to deal with Ahri Kennen and other elusives. While at the same time, people are trying to play aggro to counter Ahri Kennen, and this deck can have a bit of a weak early game on turns 1 and 2 if you don't find your Poro Cannon, as well as your removal. So probably not the best choice if you want to climb right now, but it's a very interesting deck to play and will be a good choice for improving as a player and learning a bit more about the game.
Is it the mustache? Who knows?
Taric Pantheon. We might need a well-timed gold card in this matchup. Try to keep Mystic Shot for a gold. Don't really like it though. Okay, okay. So far so good. Okay, what do we want to shuffle into our deck? Probably the Rummage. I feel like we can get Burble fairly quickly. Whereas we don't have much discardable stuff for Rummage. So if we play Nami, cannot quite level her next turn. Okay, that's very inefficient proactive play for my opponent. It's good for us. Just discard the Mystic Shot. Could just send it towards the Nexus. I'm refilling the mana through Nami anyway. Then what do I discard? Okay, my opponent can't really remove Nami anymore. Don't think I want to swing into a potential sharp side here. Also, not giving my opponent a trigger is really nice. Buys us much more time long term. Ooh. This one. Interesting. It could be a problem. The Elusive. What? What? Okay, we'll take those freebies. Strong arm. Ah, game. Rummage is good. Could have skipped to look for stress testing. It's the only 1 mana spell I can play. Unfortunate that both dragons live here, but we're fine. I guess Rally is somewhat scary. I might have to go for the Nami's app cycle. Okay. Is Shelly too greedy? Probably.
Let the tide carry you.
So replay Nami, play the Burble. I'm not sure if that's better than get excited here. I need the next Nami to survive, right? I probably should have played the Burble so I have better discard fodder. Of course, this makes me win out on 1 mana basically, but not sure if that's worth it. Yeah, that would have been much better discard fodder.
By my spear, the gods will no war.
No rally this turn, but potentially Cataclysm or the thing. No! Oh. Got scared there for a second. Become a moonstone. It's very winnable with the amount of elusives we have. Also getting a bunch of cheap spells from the iterates. Ooh, risky, risky. Mystic Shot removes Pantheon here. It's an Aegis I think we have to swing. I do think it's pretty likely my opponent holds sharp side though. Ooh. Could this be... Wait, so we get the Burble up to 3? We need 5 spells. Can only cast 3. So you grow... Yeah, I want to use 1 more buff right now to remove the White Flame. Not quite sure which card is more useless. Probably Bloodbait. Burst speed is... Oh no, we whiffed. Wait, no, we didn't whiff. I was tripping for a second. Oh, we can't whiff because it's the cheaper card. Lifesteal. Rip. Oh, I can get rid of Pantheon. Let's go. I think I gotta play this first so I can put vulnerable on the Burble. Because Nami needs to trade. Take out a unit as well.
Please hurry. My people can't wait much longer.
Ah. Yeah, I don't see another line though. Need Nami to survive and I need to take these out. Don't want to give the gem. Okay. Bit of a sad one with iterative. Transform into 0 cost, but gotta work with what we get. Three, 2, let's go. Could be this. Just to break my opponent's draw, but I think Butcher looks better. Really want to play pick a card here. Hope my opponent just swings in. Could play Jettison and pick a card on the... That beats anything my opponent can have, right? Because this stays alive. Pick a card on the Get Excited. Because if I pick a card now, if this is an Aegis, I lose. Should be the best way of solving this little puzzle. Saga Seeker. Interesting. It's good for us though. And now we start out valuing. Let's go. Definitely blue card. Mystic Shot first then. Also keeping gold card open for a second here. In case... Well, if it's Pantheon though, they can't rally, so I don't really mind.
I'm always up for a round or two.
Okay, let's see what the oh, come on. Come on, always when it gets fun. Just wanted to see what the Flash of Brilliance finds us.
Outplayed.
Zilean Ekko, long time no see. Probably the voice of the Risen list. Alright, all of this is nonsense. Interesting hand. Okay. Let's see what we can get done. At this point, probably discard Rummage. Discard... Yeah, Get Excited, discard Rummage, turn 3, I think. Flash of Brilliance is a really good find. Could also Rummage red now. I think I like banking the 3 here and hoping for a Flash of Brilliance next turn. Could play 1 Poro.
Interesting reaction. I'll make a note.
If I play Poro now, I play Nami next turn. I bank 1 mana so that if my opponent open attacks, she'll be leveled. Even without the Flash of... Oh no, I can't count. I missed the... Okay, that was actually dumb. So deck play Mystic Shot. Either way, I think I kind of like Nami here. More so than TF. TF can maybe gold card next turn if my opponent tries to play Ekko. What I could have done here instead of playing the Poro is Rummage. I bank 1 spell mana, she's at 7 out of 8. I play Shelly next turn, she flips. I'm not sure if that helps though. Okay, no crystal in hand is great. Okay, found it. I think I gotta start worrying though. Could play Shelly first. Of course that's weak against a crystal. I could just red card here. Actually, it's not weak against a crystal, right? Because I can go Flash of Brilliance into Nami's app, for example. The powers will grow to 3. I probably have lethal next round if I let this go through. Okay. Should be fine. It was the fleeting card. So there's a chance my opponent top decks another Mystic shot. Okay. Okay, double Mystic and I'm in trouble.
The Mirai will never know fear again. Let the tide carry you. Ride the surging tides.
Well, this is our only hope. I mean, unless our opponent has the burn. We just win here though. Nice, now we can heal our Nexus.
Ride the surge.
I don't think there's anything they can do to stop it.
Ride the surging tides. Ride with the surge.
This deck is so explosive, it's crazy. Holy smokes. Oh wow, they're playing Quicksand, okay. That was unexpected. Guess I gotta be slightly worried. But like we already have full control of the game, to be honest. It's only Nexus burn.
See you soon, friendars.
Can let the bot die on the block. Still no crystal, that's really nice for us. Kinda like copying a second bot so we have more rummage fodder later on.
Ride the surging tides.
Flesh was weak, but look at me now.
We only need 1 elusive to survive, right?
Never change, son.
Let's block with the one that's easiest to remove. Yeah, I don't see how our opponent stops this. Not even sure if double quicksand. Oh, and Scrying Sands. It's a very defensive version of Ekko Zilean. That's interesting. I mean, Xenotype already gives it away.
Surge force.
This one. I got close. Thank goodness we used that Nexus healing. GG.
I'm proud to call myself Tidecaller.
Nightfall. Okay, that might be one of the tougher matchups. TF red card can be really good here. Poro Cannon is probably a good keep. Nice. Maybe discard one of the Burbs. I want to discard this a bit later. Right now there's just too high of a chance that I cannot make use of the card I draw. Interesting choice. I'm confused but happy. This might be worth to get excited. Yeah, probably just on Diana. Didn't do it earlier because I first wanted to see what else my opponent plays. They play some other unit that Daring Poro can maybe block well. Like Lunari Duskbringer. Okay, not the most proactive of starts yet. But we're getting to places. So Nami plus Flash of Brilliance now levels. Okay, okay. Burble Army it is. TF can be very good here. For something like a Nocturne next turn, maybe.
A new moon rises.
Cold card. Nah. Poro, iterate, Burble, I think. Tumbis is a pretty decent target. It's also a good find. That's a card I wouldn't mind drawing next turn. It's actually a very good find. Ooh, okay. Take skate on defense. Makes it more likely get excited, removes Diana next turn. Was main deck and it's already the second Diana. And Nami doesn't really help this turn. Play this, bank 1. Next turn Nami into blue card flips her. Okay, you need to die. So this first, see if our opponent holds another Pale Cascade. Nice. Definitely Death Raying, so we have more removal again for the next Diana. Rather, for this Diana, the next turn, the next attack. Sure. Okay, definitely not in the worst situation here. I think I always want a blue card here.
Never lost a fair game or played one. Soak it in.
There's a case to be made to play Doombeats this turn. Not sure if that's better though. So the next draw is guaranteed to be MK Death Ray 3.
The promise of a new moon upon you, Bloom Tender.
Maybe it is Doombeast. If my opponent has a Pale Cascade, Nami dies.
Gotta trust your instincts.
And I'm so low on value, I can't really afford to throw her away. Okay, but if we survive this attack, we should be more than fine. Nocturne's leveled.
I cannot turn back.
Oh, damn. Well, let's hope for the best. Not much else to be done. Gotta respect it. Mystic shot. Sivir Akshan, this could give us some trouble. Lots of ways to remove Nami. Okay. I think we're not going all in on the Nami. Now I'm definitely reconsidering.
Must be nice living off stolen coin.
Yeah, we take this a bit slowly at least. So we play bot. Nami goes up to 4. Next turn, Nami attune is 5. Flash flips her. Perfect. This is such a cheat code in this deck. It's what? Why are you not attacking? Peculiar.
My quest is dangerous, but I will see it through. I know what I'm worth.
Okay. Make the bot a swole.
I will find the moonstone. I will save my people. Let the tide carry you.
8 mana to get rid of a palace. Maybe. Okay, we were just getting started, friend. Okay, we take those.
Myself tide caller.
Kennen Ahri go hard, interesting matchup. Don't really have efficient ways of dealing with Nami. We could greet this. I think something like this would make more sense though if I go for Nami. I should definitely go for Nami, right? This just increases my odds of finding her while banking additional mana on turn 3. TF can be a win condition as well. I think the game's trying to tell me something. We got the Nami into blue card into Flash. Into pick a card opening. Sweet.
My people are counting on me.
Yeah, both are hyper carry engines online immediately. Of course, TF can be dealt with a homecoming.
Never lost a fair game. Blue as the serpentine.
Balance in all things.
If an opponent also has a go hard, it's a bit... Oh no, wait, TF grows to 4 actually.
I have mastered the rain, lightning, and cloud styles. I am the tide caller. I will drive back the darkness.
I think we insta-pick a card though, right?
Rise of the surf.
Very unlikely our opponent can deal with TF here.
Let the tide carry you.
Just want to already get the draws rolling in case my opponent does not go for a go hard. Okay, nice.
Ride the surging tides.
Progress Day could come in handy later. Almost inclined to go for the Nami spam. Let's swing in first and see if the ETF tanks a homecoming.
You have much to learn.
In that case, I just prefer pick a card, to be honest. Don't... I want to get a few more buffs on TF before I play the Burble.
I am lightning. I break the wind.
Let him think it's love.
So Rummage top deck flips TF. Could also just go for the second pick a card.
First step's the hardest.
Alright.
Gotta trust your instincts.
Kinda want cheap stuff in my hand right now.
Let the tide carry you.
Well, not that kind of cheap stuff, but I'll take it. To be fair, this game is pretty over if TF just levels.
Outplayed.
And I draw 4 cards. Even if they find Homecoming after all, I can just replay TF.